That's where I fall here. Just starting to build in public for my first time, building anything. And some of the first commands I pushed were pushed back. 18 and 0. 18 I pushed in, 18 got rejected. I'll show you what happened. So I'm trying to build something because I've never built anything, no tech background, no coding, no idea what I'm doing, except I always have ideas. So now with AI, I can brainstorm some of these ideas and go a little bit further even. It looks like now you just need to know plain English and have an idea, and this AI can help you get to at least like a prototype spot, an MVP they call it, a minimum viable product, but I would just call it a prototype of an idea. So my idea is I'm having a big family reunion in Wisconsin, and big family. We have over 60 of us meeting there, and it's a big resort. There's another convention going on. I Googled, see what's going on at the resort. So while we're there, I know what it's like to go to concerts and sports arenas and Disneyland or amusement parks or wherever and lose the group you're with. And texting is great. And you could text, where are you at? And they can say, I'm by the entrance. And you say, I'm standing by the entrance too. Which side of the entrance? Where are you? I don't see you. There's 7,000 people. There's a big entrance here. Anyway, long story short, it's a pain in the butt to find people when you lose them. And there's a few thousand people around. Just heads is all you can see. So I want to create an app where you can just open it, and Apple already does this. It's Friend Finder on Apple. But what if you don't have Apple? What if, like, some of my family doesn't have an iPhone? They have an Android. So this is just, I'm making this so that we can all find each other, but also maybe find points of interest. You can drop pins on here. So I could have all the rooms at the hotel. I will try and code all them into this so that when my family arrives and check in at the front, they can just open the app and see where room 213 is, or 745. Excuse me. So that's the impetus behind it. Is kind of a living map you can open up and see through the camera with augmented reality, and it'll point you in direction toward a point of interest, your friend, something to eat, a bathroom, um, and then the arrow will turn green. Even exits and emergency habits, it'll point you toward the emergency exits as well, as many people will go to a festival and walk in the entrance and think that's the only way in or out because nobody's ever pointed out the emergency exits before. Anyway, this happened at Route 91 in Vegas a few years ago. People got trampled when the shooting happened because they all tried to run out the same exit. So anyway, this idea has been in my head for a while, and now Fable 5 is here, and I have the idea and determination, and I'm going to see what I can build here. So yeah, this is what it should look like. It's very simple. It's just to help find each other. You just, when you're building public, this is what nobody tells anybody, or I don't know. It's just was weird to me. You don't realize the computer is going to do most of the work. So a lot of the time you will be sitting there watching a bunch of stuff going up the screen, and words like bashing and whirlpooling and fiddle faddling. And after you've gotten your prompts correct and work on those in chat or whatever until they're well thought out and explicit and have some boundaries. And I've been using Fable 5 just because it's on trial for free, and I know this is augmented reality, so maybe it needs a stronger model. So I'm just going to try and use this while I can and copy and paste the prompt right into your code. And then what you do when you're sitting there watching it, because sometimes this can be 30 seconds and it can be 40 minutes. You don't know how long the task is going to take it to write the code. So you're sitting there watching it. And like I said, all these words and stuff go by. And what I do when there's not an API key or any other kind of security involved in this prompt or task you have given the AI to write, if there's no API key or any kind of security key involved, you can go ahead and screenshot what's what's going on in the code. And like me, I don't know what's going on over there. So I screenshot it and I put the screenshot right in there and ask AI, what are you doing right now? What is whirlpooling mean? What is fiddle faddling mean? What is what are all these weird terms? And it will explain it to you. And if you're still a little confused, go ahead and type in Eli 10 and it will explain to you like you're 10 years old. So you really can get it. So this has been an interesting, fun process so far. It's taken a lot of hours and sitting here and learning, but I recommend doing the screenshot thing often, as long as there's no security breaches going on, because you're not going to learn anything otherwise. You're just going to sit there and watch stuff happen on your screen, and then it'll be done, and then you will go on to the next step, and you won't know really what just happened. And if anything goes wrong, you're going to want to know, be able to know what's going on so you can remember in the process where that happened. Anyway, this is my first build in public, so these screenshots and screen recordings might not be perfect and perfectly on cue. Even my editing isn't great, but I'm getting better at all this. I'm just going to keep doing it all. So yeah, I got 18 fails on 18 pushes when I tried to set some locations for the family reunion at the hotel. Now I did everything online, so I took the coordinates from Google Maps, and maybe they're just not accurate enough because I tried to mark the bathrooms from 3,000 miles away or wherever I am. And when I arrived, you saw in the code in the beginning of the video, they didn't push. And when I got there, they didn't push the second time I had tried to re-push them through. So I'm showing you a failing episode, sorry, but next time we'll come back. I know the 18 finally did push, and we had some good tests at the reunion, and I'll show you some of the test results we had next time and see what bugs we have to fix. Right now, I'm just chilling under my favorite tree in Huntington, where I grew up, high school behind me, and just trying to stay out of the heat, stay cool. So enjoy your summer and stay curious. See you soon on The Late Adopter.